We're kicking things off on this Wednesday morning, and we're happy to have you joining us here on Let's Chat. We have a couple really fun friends right around the corner that we want to introduce you to. Tabi Upton with J103 Chat Foundation. You have so many organizations. You're a part of. A lot of different hats. Tabi is amazing. We also have Amy Hicks, who is the recruiter specifically for foster care with the Chambliss Center for Children. And thank you both so much for making the time to be here this morning.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me first, we have these little movie cards about these movie screenings. Tell me what this is all about.
Absolutely. Well, I will go first. So we are having a free movie screening this Sunday at 2 o'clock at the AMC theaters, the old rave, if people don't remember that.
Yeah.
It is called The Sound of Hope. It's a true story about a town in Texas, Possum Trot, and 77 children were in foster care.
Wow.
And the preacher said, let's take care of our own, and 22 families adopted them. So it's a true story, and we want people who are thinking about being a foster parent to come out and see what this fabulous movie's about.
That is so amazing. When we talk about foster care, that term might intimidate some people. Tell me a little bit about what that really is and what the need is for foster care.
Wow, the need is huge in Tennessee, 900,000 children, and only about 450 families that can foster at the time.
Yeah.
And in Hamilton County, it's about 400.
Around 400 kids in Hamilton County in foster care every day.
Wow. Yes, and what it entails, though, being a foster parent is just taking in a child in need, a child who has maybe had to leave their home because of neglect or abuse. Drug addiction is a huge reason for children coming into care today. But sometimes people are intimidated because they think, I may not be able to handle this. Sure. I don't know what to expect. And I always say, just start small. That's what I did as a foster parent. I was an emergency and respite foster parent for about 1.5 years. I had to take a break recently, but I'd love to go back to it as soon as I can. Yeah. But I literally took children for 1 weekend up to 2 weeks at a time.
That's amazing. And we were talking a little bit off the air about this too. And Amy, you said that you've been a foster parent for years now, right?
Yes, my husband and I were foster parents before we had our one biological daughter, and we had 9 kids.
Wow.
So it's for a season. We did not adopt any of them. We had them in our home for a season. But like Tabi said, there's such a huge need here in Hamilton County, huge need for sibling groups. Yeah. Just this week, we've had 3 sibling groups come into care that we need to find a home for foster care for a season. So that's what we're hoping this movie will do, is encourage people to think about it. And maybe consider being a foster parent.
I think that's amazing, and it's a heavy task, but I think you can really change lives by doing that. In addition to this movie's free, right? So you don't have to pay anything to be a part of it.
Not at all. You can just come, bring your family and friends, and enjoy an afternoon. So it's a very engaging movie. It is PG-13.
Okay.
Yes.
But it is free of charge, and you will be inspired.
How neat. Well, I think that's so amazing. In addition to that, we talked about just how many kids are in the foster care system, how much of a need there is. Anything else you guys wanted to touch on specifically with the Chambliss Center for Children, what you guys do, maybe your mission, or how we can get involved with you guys?
Well, Chambliss Center for Children is just wonderful. It's been around for so long in Chattanooga. Began as an orphanage, so in a sense, we've just always been about kids, taking care of kids, loving on kids. We have daycare, we have foster care, we have transitional living. If you've never been to Chambliss Center for Children, please come, take a tour. It's amazing all that we do.
In addition to that, you talked about all of the different things about foster care, loving on kids, maybe, I think, seeing people for the humans that they are, and that's what we all want to be able to see. Is there anything else about specifically the film you guys wanted to promote, or maybe something that's maybe touched your heart about that film?
Well, I would like to say, as Tabi said, that the film is PG-13. It is a heavy movie,
yeah.
But it's real. It's a true story. And at the end, some of the real kids, you see where their life has gone, and wow. They do some glimpses of them and some little interviews. But we will be there also. All the Chambliss Center staff will be there to talk to you if you have any questions about being a foster parent.
That's amazing.
Yes. And I just want to make a correction. I think I made the statistic added a 0, so I think it's a little bit less than what I shared. I think it's about 90,000. Yes.
But still, I mean,
9,000.
But there still is such a big need for it. Yes. And so even though, yes, like that number might not be as big, there's still so many kids that need our love and our help. And if people want to get involved with the Chambliss Center for Children, remind me a good way to do that.
Right. So reach out to us at chamblisscenter.org. You can just give us a call. You can go to our website, Facebook. We have everything on there. And it's just very simple. Give me a call, Amy. I'd like to talk about being a foster parent, and we'll help start you on that journey.
Well, thank you both so much for making the time to be here. You can also listen to Tabi on J103 as well on the weekends, right?
That's right.
They got it going on. Make sure to go and listen to some hope and encouragement. You can also find hope and encouragement at the Chambliss Center for Children, and they have you covered. Sound of Hope coming up right around the corner this Sunday at 2 in the afternoon, and it is free. Go check it out. We'll be right back with more Let's Chat coming up after this.